Hey, this is Allison,
And this is Nina, and
and
this
this is
is
Chaotic
Chaotic Good.
Good, your anything but neutral reality TV podcast.
And today we are recapping Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, season 6, episode 3.
Woo woo. Yes.
Yeah, we're so excited. Woo!
Yeah, we are here podcasting into our, what is it, our third week of doing this, fourth week of doing this,
Yeah,
something like that.
I guess so, something like that. And we're just learning every day, baby.
Yeah,
We're
we just
just
spent about 30 minutes doing technical mic
yeah, checking the
video
mics, checking the video,
recording.
trying something new. If you're
Yeah,
watching
because like
our
this YouTube video, we're actually like this is a Zoom that we are recording us anyway. We're trying like different angles every time.
yeah.
So
Yeah, leave a comment below. If you're a fan, let us know what have you preferred so far. What should we do? Unless you are a relative of ours, and we've heard enough. I'm gonna hear from you later. That's all right. But anybody else, if
we do
anybody
love
else has any
you.
comments, exactly. We love all of our fans.
So Nina, how are you doing? How are you feeling aligned?
Let's see. My alignment today, I am feeling lawfully good. Things are as they should be because even though there's a lot of breakups happening right now in pop culture. Well, okay, because the big one is Nicole
Nicole
Kidman
Kidman
and
and
Keith
yeah.
Urban. Yes,
Mhm.
yes. After 19 years together. So that's been a blow, and I think I like me some country music. So Kelsey Ballerini, she was dating Chase Stokes. He's the guy that's on Outer Banks.
Oh, Nina's talked about Chase before.
I have talked about Chase.
She's
Exactly, and it
coming
sounds like he's
with
back on
Chase.
the market.
Oh,
It sounds like he's back. Yeah, it sounds like they've broken up after a couple years. So right, and while that stuff in itself is not lawful good, but there is one couple that is together that I am super excited and happy for, and that is our industry girl. Have you seen this? Have you seen this
no, I
news?
thought you were going to talk about Schwartz and Lala's soft launch,
Oh
supposedly.
my God. Okay, so is that real?
I
Okay,
mean,
discuss. Okay, okay, tell the people.
I
Sorry, we're saying
mean,
now we're saying other names and they're not gonna know or some of
I
them. Some will know and maybe others
um,
won't.
but I can't wait to hear about that one. No,
Yes.
I've been like DMing people about like the Lala and Schwartz of it all, and it's like, is it real? Is it not? I have no idea. I think they want to be on the Valley, and if they want to on it, I don't care. But I
They're
am
staying in the
watching.
mix.
Yes.
Exactly. They're keeping us talking about them. They're staying in the mix. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes like two hot messes like find each other and it is just
Because the
like,
photo is of them, he's like got his like arm around her shoulder and they're smiling. And I just thought it was like they've like known each other for a long time,
yes.
friends, just a friend pick. And
Yeah.
then it was like, is there something more? So,
Wow.
I mean, Lala's got like two babies now, which I don't think Schwartz can handle. So
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, he can barely, I mean, he does love his dogs.
that's true. That's true.
Those are
Anyway, no,
and his plant babies and all of his plant babies. But yes, have a real living life baby. Yeah, seems like maybe a little bit.
what celebrity crush or what
Well,
celebrity?
well, our fans might find this surprising, but sometimes we do watch
Mm, the
non-reality
scripted
TV. So we
prestige.
watch the
Yes.
scripted prestige. We do. We're complex, layered human beings. We
Mhm.
watch other types of TV. One of those being Industry.
Oh, it's so good.
And my favorite character in Industry is like and of course I'm saying, oh, she's my favorite character. I'm like forgetting her name now, but like the princess
Yes,
Shirley.
her name starts with Y.
I keep wanting to say Yana, but it's not.
It's not
It's not
Yana. I'm
Yana.
gonna say Yana too. I'm gonna look it up. But anyway, who is she dating?
Well, oh, who she didn't? She married. She is married. Our girl, the actress Marissa Abella.
Marissa Abella. Yes, yes, yes.
She just got married, I want to say maybe like this past week, and it is something like out of a fairy tale. I'm like, oh my God, history's real.
Yasmin.
And her
Yasmin.
Yasmin, my
Yasmin.
girl Yasmin got married recently. And her co-star Harper, the girl who plays Harper,
Yes,
her
yes,
name,
yes.
the
Myla.
actress's
Yeah, yeah,
name is not
yeah.
Harper, but she plays Harper in the show. She was in the wedding also. So I'm like, oh my
Mm.
God, they are besties. Like this is beautiful. So in my head, I'm like, oh my God, this is like Industry in real
Because
life.
I just need those two like women to get back together on the show as besties again.
Yes. Yeah. And apparently Industry, what is it, season 5? Season 4, like
Season
4.
four.
It is happening. It is happening.
Mm.
It's so that's coming up and don't know anything else about it, but yeah, and just like some, yeah, of course, like photos came out and she just looks like such a princess. She's doing that Audrey Hepburn look where she's got
Oh,
the I don't, it literally looks like a necklace is like on her head.
oh, wow.
Um
Okay, I'm gonna look this up.
but yes, and of course it's like it's
Yeah,
you
she
know,
looks great.
yes, but
Beautiful.
right, this beautiful like necklace crown. I mean, it is giving industry, it's giving money, it's giving luxury.
Well, I'm glad this has put a pep in your step.
It really
Tina.
has. Again, like I talk about these people like they're my friends, like I know them. I don't know this person, but it just feels right. It just feels right that my princess got like her princess wedding,
I'm
and that
wonderful.
feels like all yeah, something is right in this world, and it's that. How about you, Allison? How are you? How are you feeling today?
I am aligned, lawful neutral
Mm,
because okay, so it's like that week before you go on a big trip.
yes.
And it's like
Mhm.
the excitement, like the dessert, the treat, the golden nugget at the end is going on this trip, but it's like the hellish week before where you're like trying to get all your work ducks in a row, your house and
Mhm.
I've got 3 puggies and we got to get them all set up to not be with mommy. And yeah, so just things are like all coming together. But yeah, this time next week I'll be in Italy with
Yeah.
my mom and my grandmas and my aunt, and
It's so exciting.
we are going to Tuscany
Mhm.
to celebrate my mom's
Mhm.
birthday because she deserves it and I love her. And yeah,
What a
so
treat. Yeah.
this I'm so excited about that, and it's just like the race
To
to the
get there.
finish line.
Yeah.
Launched a big website today, so my brain is kind of mushy, but we told our friend, she was saying that she couldn't get into Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. How can I get into it? They're annoying me. And we're like, you got to soften the brain.
Yes.
You gotta just you gotta just like kind of become a wet noodle
Yes.
in the brain and the mind. You have to stop being like, no, that's not right. No,
Like,
you
no, that defies the rules of
no, incorrect. Like
logic. No, 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 no. You gotta.
I don't, these women want to be my friends in real life. Stop putting so many borders and edges and boundaries on these women, this show. Just kind of like, when you're like in day 3 of a cold and your brain is just like in like a liminal space. It's like is your brain in a vat, in a jar, and is all this reality not real? That is like a theory that people have. It's like, what if we're like floating brains in
Whoa.
jars?
Oh,
And this whole
interesting.
existence we're having is like, like a matrix. It's like
If
just completely.
we're just brains flown in a jar.
Anyway, so
Mhm.
the goal is to
The goal
get
is to read
there.
that. Yes. The goal is to
And then
yeah.
the beauty of the show will unlock itself. So yeah, I guess we can get started on the recaps.
Yeah, speaking of
So
which, yeah, speaking of getting into the show, this
yeah,
is so
our our
exciting.
wishes have been answered.
Yes.
Like they do every season. I knew they were gonna do the intros, but I was like,
I know.
Ow.
Yeah.
But anyway, we have our snowflake intro.
And I think they were, I mean, of course, I also wanted them immediately, but they were kind of worth the wait. They are really good.
They are good, and they
Very
have new dresses.
yes.
Too, which we already talked about. They look great. So anyway, Nina, do you want to go through each one by
Oh my
one?
gosh. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. So this is Heather's. Heather's is first, and hers is my nest is almost empty, and this bird is ready to soar.
Mother Monstro.
Yes.
She's getting those kids out. She's building her creative office. We'll get to that. Maybe it reminded me of like an American Psycho room.
I took a little peek at the PowerPoint and I saw that. I did. I just kind of wanted a little peek of what's coming up.
Heather's just like letting the world know, like the moment
Truly.
my baby Annabelle is out of like her foot leaves the front door.
Yeah.
I'm getting my freak on. I'm getting whatever is.
Yeah.
She's just saying I'm excited for new projects, but she's like,
yeah, and those projects are getting digged down. I'm sorry, but like that's she's not really saying that, but that's what's happening.
Yeah.
That is what's happening.
Yeah. And also she said she got a 3rd book deal. So
Yeah,
maybe like this is like the theme of the 3rd book, because she's hit that Mormon topic a lot.
Yes, I know. I wonder what the and I don't think it's out. Like, I wonder what the theme or like the title, what like
I have
quippy.
no idea, because she had Good Time Girl for the last one.
Mhm.
So moving on.
Oh my gosh, yes, this next one, Meredith. So I gotta do
While
the
you
Meredith
drop
voice.
lies, I'm dropping the beat. While you drop lies, I'm dropping the beat. I'm dropping the beat. I'm dropping the beat. I'm dropping the beat. While you drop lies, I'm dropping the beat. I'm dropping the beat. I just literally was like, like, Meredith, get me in the club. Like, I
Get
can.
me in that club. Ugh, I saw that she was touring
Of course, every time I refresh the post, I'm like hoping for like
for Atlanta.
Atlanta, or
Anything,
anything
please.
close to us. And no, us being Southern girlies, the culture is like, "Phew, let's skip the South.
They
Let's just
really are.
we're like, they don't need us." It's like, no, we need you.
Yeah, we want you.
We want
We
you,
want
Meredith.
your fans. You
Come to
have fans in
Atlanta.
the South. Yeah, why are you?
And we never go to Atlanta, but we will go to
We will go to
Atlanta
Atlanta
for Meredith. But yeah, she said it in this voice to this, like, while you drop lies, I'm dropping the beat. And I was just like, like,
Yes.
mother, yes. While you drop lies.
I wish
I'm
a beat
dropping the
would have dropped.
I'm dropping the
right
beat.
after
I'm
that.
dropping the beat. It's just, anyway, I listen to a lot of electronic music. That's
This is in your wheelhouse.
in the girly group, all the girls are into very I don't know, good music that
No, stop. Edie, the stuff you listen to is good. We do.
it's
have
just there is
different
something like
tastes.
my lizard brain, especially when I'm working
Mhm.
out, just like living, breathing. It's like I don't want to hear lyrics. I don't want to listen to things that make sense. I listen to nothing contemplative
Yeah, while you're
or
working.
chill or anything
You
like
are a
that.
brain in a jar. They are just like your brain in that jar is just like vibrating.
Yeah. So go Meredith on this. And I can't wait till the DJ storyline drops.
Yes, because
I'm ready
I'm
ready for some different storylines.
I know, especially her.
Because I'm like,
Especially
like,
her. She's really.
I feel like
bringing in.
Lisa ain't saying anything but dismissed, denied lies on these
Yeah.
lawsuits. And I'm like, okay, let's move on.
Yeah. All right, and then next up we have Bronwyn. I love her dress. She's standing kind of weird though. What's going on?
Yeah.
Are you?
Well, I think Bronwyn is, as you can see in this episode, her role with her loved ones is very, is always trying to be the peacemaker, is always trying to pacify them.
Mhm.
She like kind of little makes herself little, and she wears these like crazy outlandish clothes, but sometimes I feel like she's really got to carry the, really carry it.
Really carry the weight, and you can tell those
Really
shoulders.
does. But yes, this pose of hers, I'm just like,
And like the movement too, just like right, guess they just move a little when they do
Yeah.
these intros, and it just felt very like oh, like this. It's like when you're a little kid.
oh my God,
like,
I can only
oh,
imagine
oh,
if
model, yes, and it's literally like when you're like this.
God, I can't
when you're
imagine being
crouched
shot for
over.
this. It would be like the biggest day of my life to be shot for my snowflake intro. And yeah,
I'd probably be cross-eyed. I would also be like over the moon.
yeah. So anyway,
Oh,
her
yes.
quote.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, her quote. If my closet had skeletons, at least they'd be well dressed.
Okay.
Which is pretty good. Yes. I don't know if
It
Bronwyn,
doesn't drop the beat.
yeah, it doesn't drop the beat. And while while her style is exciting and fun, I don't know if I would personally describe it as well dressed. Sorry. I'm as someone that, doesn't have like a single designer thing in her closet, who am I to say? That's some context there, but
Wait, who's the best dressed on the cast?
ooh. Oh gosh. I mean, we're really, it's hard for me to say. I
know who
literally,
I'm gonna say.
well, okay, what are you gonna say?
Meredith.
Really?
So maybe.
I
but
think, because when I think of
maybe
I will,
Lisa.
you know what, I will say
Maybe
when I
Lisa.
think of like the other women, I do just think of these like those knee-high boots and like mini skirts. I'm just like, okay, what's one mini skirt for another? Maybe, honestly, maybe Angie. Maybe
Okay.
Angie Kane. I might be blinded by her gorgeous hair.
Yeah.
Because that is me. That is a fault of mine.
Also, whatever
I see a woman
facelift she got, she looks like a teenager. She's
Yeah.
like literally.
I mean, she looks younger than her actual teenage daughter, Electra.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Okay, sorry. On to the
Speaking
next.
of,
Yes, on.
oh my God,
speaking of-
Angie's. I'm Greek, and the rest are just a tragedy. What ghost embodied Angie's body when she said this line?
When she
Because
said
she said it in a voice I've never heard before.
Never heard. No,
I'm
no.
Greek, and the rest are just a tragedy. It's like, oh, because she has kind of a robotic like way of like delivering
She does.
her
Yeah.
lines, her voice, her dictation is
Mhm.
just a little stiff. And so I feel like this was her like, I'm trying to get an emotion
An
out of
emotion
them.
out, and it's not coming out. Or who knows, maybe she maybe the ghost of Sophocles just like overtook her, or
Yeah.
whoever wrote whoever wrote Oedipus.
Yeah. No, and when she said, I'm Greek, I'm like, oh, is that just gonna be it? I'm Greek.
And I'm Greek.
And I'm Greek. I'm like, yep, we know Angie. But her storyline is only getting more Greek
As
the moment, as every breath we take, minute by minute,
Yes.
more Greek, more Greek, more Greek.
Which her daughter brings up in this episode, which I love. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. But I thought that was very telling. Anyways.
And then we have Mary's.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Mary doing a little shimmy, saying, I'm just here to eat, drink, and be merry, which is so perfect.
It's so perfect.
Oh, I
And
love
her,
that
I feel like her sweetheart arc is just like manifesting here.
Mhm.
I watched the Watch What Happens live after the show, and hers was voted as the best by far.
Cute.
So yeah, no, she's just here.
Yeah, it's smart, it's quippy. I love a pun.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a pun. So yes, I
We
really
ship.
enjoy this one.
And then we've got Whitney's. Roses are redheads, violets are blue. Don't come for me or I'll come for you.
I wish there was like at the end there.
She got a whole ass poem.
Hmm?
She got more than a tagline. She got a
Yeah, she got like
poem.
a whole
She got
monologue.
in my when I was writing it out, it went 3 lines, whereas others go 1 line.
One line.
I'm like, okay. I
It's tough. The roses are red, violets are blue, sort of thing. It's been done.
While you're dropping the lies, I'm dropping the beat. Like, I'm sorry, that one, that's number 1. Like, that's like
That's your
lodged in my brain. That's my personal number 1. And your personal number 1 is maybe
I
Mary?
think it might be Mary's.
Okay.
Yeah. It was just it just gave me such a like such a delight when I heard it.
And then we have, I'm not surprised by this one.
No, not at
Lisa's.
all.
I don't go low. I go the distance. I knew she was gonna do a go the
Yes.
distance thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's interesting. How do you feel about
I don't
that?
go low.
Ooh. How do you feel about the
Disagree,
housewives that
disagree.
do intros that call back to like famous quotes of theirs, or I guess like
Oh, I
their
like it.
quotes? I kind of like
Yeah. I don't
I do
mind.
too. I mean, it is also kind of like like stamping their like, oh hey, like I'm a kind of a big deal. Like
I have a brand.
yeah, I've got a brand, I've got quotes, I have like virality.
Well, I remember Jen Shaw's was like, the only thing I'm guilty of is being Shaw
Oh
amazing.
my gosh, I forgot about that.
That's the only thing. Oh, and then Mary's, if you come after me, I'll send Jesus after you. I'll send
Another Mary
Jesus after
favorite.
you.
Another Mary favorite. Yeah.
I know. I want that.
Mary's so
I
good.
want that Mary to like bubble up.
Me too.
That's like,
I wonder if we will.
it's like just say something. So, ooh, because she is on her sweetheart arc.
She is, but we're ready.
And I
We've
kind of
seen her
have-
say some truly heinous, out of left field.
Yes.
I mean, we've gotten some cuckoo stuff. I mean, she said you could give a fish CPR. She has said that.
Yeah.
But
That's
we
to
have
save a fish, not to like kill it though.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
She's still.
Yeah, I want her to like smite someone. Maybe it's
So
smite.
now we will get started on the actual show. So it opens at the premiere venue in, I'm guessing Salt Lake City or Park City. I'm guessing Salt Lake City. It's called the Vita Tequila Lounge. I didn't realize that they had their own like branded lounge space.
I didn't realize it until looking at the screenshot right now.
Because it just flashed by for a
It's so
second.
quick, yeah.
And then I was like, I think I was on Lisa's Instagram earlier today to look up her AI photos. And then people were like tagging something, the Vita Tequila Lounge. And I'm like, is this even a real business? It has its own like lounge. But yes,
It is,
there
yeah.
is this venue and
Mhm.
it's very like a Vita Tequila venue, but they put on like shows and they do all kinds of stuff, but they have a very Vita Tequila focused um cocktail
Cocktail
list and
menu,
all of
yeah.
that. So, and I feel like I recognized it from season one when she was doing like,
Some other
um,
Sundance
Sundance,
thing. Oh
yes.
yeah, Sundance Queen.
But it opens up to that quintessential. I was waiting for it in the season when she's like, okay, guys, we got a big event. Can you move that chair?
Always.
Can
Always.
you
Like
move that
I
table?
feel like this table should be like facing a different way. Can you
Oh,
do that? Oh, that's
thank you. Thank you so
perfect.
much.
Oh, thank you
Can you
so
dim the lights?
much.
Great,
Oh, okay. I
great.
just think the VIP section should like really be VIP, Again, it's a
Really VIP.
like pretend like how do you what's that saying? It's like uh pretend you don't know what you're doing.
Fake it till you
But
make
fake it
it.
till you make it pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like how do you know that someone's under like doesn't know what they're doing without telling me they don't know what they're doing? Like and it's it's kind of giving this.
Well,
It's
yeah. Uh, showing up to an event and being like, move the chair. It's like,
okay. Great.
ha-
Yeah, it's like yeah, big things.
okay,
She's doing big things,
okay.
Allison. These are
This is
big
something I'm
things.
struggling with because I'm like, but what if she is doing big things and no one believes her?
That's what you've reached in this.
Because what if?
I mean, apparently she's doing like all this stuff.
Well, she
What
starts
she's
name
name
dropping all the
dropping.
people. So
Yes.
she name dropped Steve Carell, Jason Schwartzman, Rami Youssef, another.
Dexter Darden,
Oh, didn't know who
which
that was.
I don't know either. I'm like
Oh,
Dexter
and I
Darden. Who the
Googled it
heck?
to see, I'm
I
to see
looked it up.
what
It's just,
movie it was. It was
oh,
Mountainhead.
oh, it was
That
the
was
one with
on
all those.
HBO. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
that tech summit. I started it. It was not good. So I didn't continue watching it. But she says in her talking head, I'm not afraid of being sued, and I'm just like moving on because when you're like big in business, you're gonna get sued. It just
It
happens.
just happens. It's just like I think when you're popular, when you're so successful, you're just gonna get sued.
I'm like, but
Huh.
all of the suing is like around the same topic, like
It's all
over
about
and over again.
it's almost all about not paying
Not
people back.
paying back, yeah, loans. That's the one every single time. Um, and we have her Sage assistant following her around. I'm also wondering if Sage was the one that designed
All the
all the
posters.
posters later in that
Oh,
episode.
totally.
But she looked like a sweet baby gorgeous. She had
I
like
love her
her like little
clothes.
bow shirt on.
I'd be her. Like all the things when Lisa was talking to her and her like her little quips back, I was just like, that's my girl.
So yeah, so Lisa continues to name drop in the talking head. I work with Daniel Radcliffe and Forrest Whitaker and
Oh,
Usher and Shailene Woodley. So I learned something telling about her and Watch What
okay.
Happens Live. So Andy starts like going through this quiz of being like, "Oh, have you met this celebrity? Have you met that celebrity?" And she's like, "Yes, I've met that celebrity. Yes, I've met
Yes,
them."
yeah.
And she considers going to a concert
Meeting a celebrity.
as meeting a celebrity.
Well, in that case, we've met so many
I've met
celebrities.
Charlie XCX.
Oh my gosh, I've
Yeah, I know her. And then Andy was like, "Come on, like that doesn't count." And she's like, "No, we had good seats and he like walked like up to us and like sang to us." And he's like, "Honey, like
baby
stop.
gorgeous. No.
Baby gorgeous, no." So I'm also like wondering like, you know, okay, you've worked with them, like what levels of like Kevin Bacon separation are we
Oh
dealing with
my
here
gosh,
while
yes.
working with them?
Because also, the Usher one, like the Usher when she brings up working with Usher, I think maybe in earlier seasons, I think we see a photo of her. No, no, it's with. Oh, I'm mixing them up. I'm terrible. Snoop Dogg.
Ah,
That's right. She took a photo with Snoop Dogg because it just it reminded me because what you're saying, it's like okay, she went to a concert. She's counting that as meeting people. I'm like, I bet she also counts just like, oh my gosh, I love your stuff. Can I take your photo with you? You know what I mean? As like
yes, as like
working with them
meeting,
and like
yes. Because
meeting
she
with them.
mentioned
You know what I
she
mean?
said also in the Watch What Happens Live that she's like, "Oh yeah, I don't know Blake Lively or Ben Affleck. I just was like working on the premiere. And it was like a South by Southwest.
course.
So,
Of course.
but this is the kind of confidence we want young women to have.
That's true. That's
It's
true.
a little delusional, but she's also asking, am I sounding too braggy?
like, oh my God, am I sounding too braggy? But I love what I do. Like, I'm doing big things, and it's like, exactly. Being braggy, being delulu, that's in the vision board. It's really crazy to see it enacted on TV. But
Can you make sure that no one has a nut allergy? She's so thoughtful.
that's what I think of when I think of Lisa. I think of thoughtful. I think of a thoughtful human being, for sure.
So then we get her a shot, like a very quick scene of like Lisa with, I guess, new friend of Amy Steele
Amy, yes.
at her Get Out ranch. And they're saying that Lisa wants to host an event, skeet shooting and lunch, and that she's only going to invite certain people to go shooting, and then she's going to invite everybody else for lunch, and you'll see why. So
yeah, oh yeah, because doesn't she say, I'm always the target, so time to switch it around. So okay, we're getting a little,
she really is the target right now. That is the truth. And then we have
oh gosh,
Bronwyn and Todd for a little lunch scene at yet another Italian restaurant.
Another Italian restaurant.
These Mormons and their pasta.
Yeah, they love it.
They just can't get enough.
Yeah, and this beautiful sign, that's just flapping in the wind, just a tarp outside of like an industrial warehouse. This happens. Maybe it's a brand new restaurant probably, and they don't have an official sign out yet. Fine.
That's how you know it's good.
Oh yeah. When the tarp, yeah, with just like a single string holding it, like a side pillar over there. It's just so sad. It's just so sad looking.
So, Bronwyn and Todd have a lunch. She's like, I thought we'd have, and he says, a little taste of Italy. Bronwyn's wearing like I tried to like reverse Google image search this because I know like whatever this like bra, like pink bra showing look like it's some kind of designer thing.
It's Dolce & Gabbana.
Oh, there we go.
She says it I'm not like a savant, people. She says it in the episode. And I think she is into like, little, like exactly some eating pasta. I'm wearing Dolce.
Oh, that's
so. Oh
okay,
yeah. So the bra dressing, like, yes, it is all like one piece.
Oh, it's very kind of Madonna-esque.
Yes, which is personally just very. Oh, I hate to. I'm sorry, Bronwyn. I have so many thoughts on your clothes on this episode, but it just feels like just so off because Bronwyn, I do think of like it's very quirky. These like fun, lots of fun shapes. I think of her with like very fun shapes, very loud, lots of fabric, 3D elements, if you will. So to see her in like such an overtly sexy dress to go out for lunch to like drink Dr. Pepper in like the daytime, it's definitely not a. It's a lot, and then at one point she does like a little
also with who her like date is, which is like her husband in like a like a old man sweater, and he's just like okay, so she's like, oh, Todd's like changed so much since last season, since the reunion. It was a changing point for him. He he was like, I have been a little gruff. And supposedly it's so different now, but I'm like, okay, maybe he's not saying things as overtly like condescending to you, but like his nonverbal communication
is not great
at lunch. He's just like, he does this a lot. He's just like,
I mean, I think he's just personally, this is my take, not that I am batting for Todd at all.
Like imagine if like you're trying to talk to me, Nina, and I'm just like
anyway, so I just thought, I just love it that you've been so sweet, and I know there's a lot going on. Yeah, exactly. People, that's the vibe.
Well, it's just like when you're trying to chase someone's eye contact, it is like it's just just a really hard feeling of just being like, no, because at one point she was like, no, look at me. I'm like, oh, I also like sometimes chalk it up to like he's awkward being filmed, but it's also like
that's pretty much what I was gonna say. I think
we're being filmed right now. Are we awkward? No, we just embrace it.
So we're just such naturals in front of a camera. But yeah, that's kind of like what I chalk up a lot of this is like Todd just hates being on camera. I mean, he's a true rich person. Like rich, I feel like real rich people like don't want to be in front of the camera at all.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's very much like the vibe I get from him, that he's just like, but he wants
Yeah,
to,
she just
I don't know,
tries
he
to
wants to make his
convey-
wife happy. So, okay, they're on the
Yeah.
show and he's going to be like supportive, you know, quote unquote, you know, supportive
Yeah.
and like be on the show with her. But you can just tell that he hates it. He hates it. And she, right. And she, you know, Bronwyn, she's clocking in. She knows what she's doing. She's on a
Mhm.
reality TV show. She's bringing up like, you know, maybe like awkward or kind of maybe like tough like family stuff. And again, like a true rich person, Todd is like in his head, you can just tell he wants to say like what he did in last season where he's like, don't talk about that, don't say
Don't
that,
say it.
because right, because and I don't say it because the cameras are here, like don't say that because the cameras are here. And you can just tell he's like holding back, trying to, but he just seems so uncomfortable whenever she talks about this stuff. But
Yeah,
it's a
so
watch.
yeah, so Bronwyn goes into some details about her dad, about how she visited him that day, and it sounds like her dad has Alzheimer's, and they've put him into a memory care facility full time. And that her mom had a brain tumor but had a successful surgery, and now her mom's living at home with them. And I was like, oof, I'm looking forward to that. Because sometimes, like, there was a lot of like sad stuff or like weird, like, you know, the Alzheimer's and the, you know, oh, back in the 40s, the Germans burned down my village. And I'm like, can we get back to the silliness
I
a little
know, that's
bit?
kind of how I felt too. It felt like a very parent heavy episode. And again, exactly, I'm like, my brain is mush. Like, I don't want to think about the horrors of this world that are
Yeah.
very present, you know, today, previous year, you know,
And it's like,
previous decades,
I
previous
just
generations.
trust
A
that
lot.
you are taking care of your
Yes.
dad as best that you
This is
can.
fair.
And you don't need to make it really part of your timeline.
No.
Just saying like what I want, but
Just manifesting over here.
so there is a cut to with Bronwyn talking to Meredith. Meredith came to her house, and Bronwyn opens up about her dad because Meredith's dad also passed away a couple years ago, and he had for a long time struggled with Alzheimer's as well. And so, Bronwyn was wearing like a Louis Vuitton pajama set with like a little like hair tie and stuff. Just like it just and yeah, and she Bronwyn jokes that she's running a youth hostel and an elderly hostel because everyone's living with her. So back at lunch, the topic returns to Lisa, as it always does with Bronwyn.
Yes.
And Todd is like, I don't know why you bother with her at all.
Again, going back to this, like, if you're living in the real world, yes. If someone treats you horribly and if someone says something mean to you, like, yeah, of course, you never have to see them again. Don't ever talk to them again.
People
But
don't like me. A lot of people don't like you.
that was, yeah, I wrote that down. I know.
On your Facebook.
On your Facebook.
She's like, you mean my Instagram? He's like, whatever it is. I mean, this is the man that like helped invent the Palm Pilot, y'all. So
this is, yeah. And if you're wondering about the age, that's if that helps at all.
I mean, Braun is claiming that she like wants to fix it, because she wants to fix things and she wants people to like her. And Todd pretty much says that what Lisa has done and said is unforgivable. So I wonder if in the trajectory of the show, if Bronwyn will find her way back maybe to Lisa's friendship. Who knows? Not this episode by any means.
No, not even close.
And so then we arrive at Angie's dad's house, and I love this little ranch.
Very sweet.
It like reminds me of like all of my like grandparents' homes, like in Iowa and stuff, just like a sweet little ranch, and it's always just like so like neat as a pin, tidy,
Lots
and
lots of
photos, and you just feel like you could drop in at any time, and they would be like in that exact same spot or moment, like making coffee and like, anyway, I just really recognized it. Yes, it felt familiar to me. Also, like, I feel like it's like jumping around timeline wise when we're filming, because like, look at this lawn.
I know.
There's not a speck of snow, and then
now it's like now we're in spring.
And then there's like heathers scene, and it was like Winter Wonderland.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh, oh,
this is gonna be kind of a hot take.
okay, I'm ready.
So Angie's like, "Oh, Dad, are you gonna start gardening soon? Oh, he's the flower man. He loves to grow flowers." Papa Angie, you have so much lawn to do so much more with. Because I see like there's like this little
There's the bush,
shrubbery
there's the
at the front,
shrubbery,
but I feel
yes.
like he has one shrub that flowers
Mhm.
in his front door, and
And
that's
that's it.
it.
And I don't think that makes you the flower man.
No,
And I can say that because I also have a bush in
and
my
Mika's
front
not
yard.
claiming to be the flower lady.
And I don't do nothing to that bush, and it does flower some beautiful yellow flowers, which I'm so, it's so ecstatic to see, of course, but
Because I
it's
gotta,
not a gardener make,
if
you know?
I wouldn't even consider myself a gardener, but it be popping
I
off.
was gonna say yours.
Like it is bombastic. It's huge. There's flowers everywhere. There's like huge butterfly bushes, canna lilies. Like
Yeah, we've got
it's
variety, different colors, different textures.
it's just like in your face. It's
Mhm.
huge. It's like, he has so much like lawn to do more. Also, he's 89. He literally
We're-
does not have to do more. It's just
He
like
doesn't. We just,
I was just like, Angie, like, is he really the flower man?
I don't know. I think it's just, again, we love producer Angie just like creating this very sweet, loving like story around her, and just this. She really, I mean, I'm always surprised by someone that can just truly take exactly like a bush and make it into this whole like, oh, the flower man, and we love
Dad, are you
seeing these
gonna plant
flowers.
flowers
Plant the
soon?
flowers again, and every time that the roses bloom, it reminds me it's just another year with my dad. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I see you.
But
I
it
see
is
you.
sweet.
I mean, it is. I mean, this man is so sweet.
Yeah, I love her dad. So anyway, she arrives at the house. She brings him a hot pink orchid, of course, and some fruit, and he's been making some Greek coffee. And then they sit down, and she's like, "Are you gonna garden soon?" He's like, "In the middle of May." I don't know what time it is, but he's probably like, "That's 3 months away when I start gardening." Like, what are you talking about? And then he pulls out a photo album. Oh, wait, I did.
Oh yeah, the little bush.
So it's a nice bush.
Yeah, it is pretty,
Bush.
but it's just
Singular.
singular.
And then he pulls out the photo album, and they start going through photos of his childhood and like him immigrating to the US. Uh she's like, "Oh, why aren't you smiling?" He's like, "It's a tough life and there was nothing to smile about."
Yeah.
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 And then
Much
when the Germans burned down the village, but
Yeah. They're like, well, we didn't really have anything.
but we didn't have furniture. We didn't have anything. So like they burned it, but we didn't. And then he like came with no suitcase, nothing. He was just like, just the clothes on my back.
Oh yeah, that's right. So what was it like when a flight attendant asked, like, "Oh, where are your suitcases?"
Mhm.
He's like, "Oh, I'm wearing," like, "Oh, where are your clothes?" Like, "I'm wearing them."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
But just, I mean, it
That's what's
just shows,
sprinkled into
it
this
really does
show.
show like the human spirit of like, and like what you're capable of in a lifetime, and like really like what, it's incredible what he accomplished for him and his family. And I
And for someone to be so
did
serious.
calculator math, and if he's 89 years old, he was born in 1936.
Wowza.
Wowza.
Oh my gosh.
So they're talking about the grease of it all. And Angie is just talking about how it really feels like her second home, and she feels so connected to Greece culture. And I'm like,
We know.
we
Baby girl, we know.
honey, we know. I'm Greek.
Greek.
Opa. And she also is like, and I really want Electra to feel the same way. She's like, I want to make her gaga for Greek as well. This is definitely setting up for the
Yeah,
cash
for
flow.
the trip coming up. Yes.
So yeah, so we'll leave the little ranch house. We'll leave her grandpa alone now. We don't have to say anything more about him. His garden is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And so then we get the
We go to
scene.
another parent. We go to another family dynamic.
Another family.
Bronwyn
We
house.
meet Muzzy
Muzzy.
at Bronwyn's. So Bronwyn, Muzzy is just like sitting like just very still in a chair doing like
Word search or like
yeah, the
word or something.
it's like not Sudoku, it's not crossword, the like hard ones. It's like just where you like connect the letters to like, yeah, like a word search. Anyway, she's doing a word search puzzle. And Bronwyn is like, "Hey mom,
Hi,
can I get you a drink?"
can I get you anything or are you thirsty? Want me to grab you a little
Yeah. And
or
the
bitter?
mom's like, "Okay,
Okay. Yeah,
okay."
sure.
And so Bronwyn grabs a Dr. Pepper and a Coca-Cola. Bronwyn drank Dr. Peppers twice in this episode. So I
Yeah.
feel like this is also part of the like me versus you and Lee, because Lisa's
Oh,
Diet
Diet
Coke,
Coke.
and
Yeah.
now Bronwyn's Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. Oh wow, I didn't even clock that. I didn't notice all the Dr. Pepper, but okay, there's
So like
it's a more
as
insidious
Bronwyn's like
choice.
walking over, she's like, "Oh, I may have shaken it up a little bit on
Oh my gosh,
accident."
which can I say? They do like a very, very quick pan to because as you can imagine, Bronwyn is wearing like a crazy outfit, like a
Yeah.
really wild silk, like a silky two-piece with like a wild design on it. And they do a quick pan to her shoes.
Yeah, she's wearing like little kitten heels or something with like fur on them.
With fur, to me, it looked like she had stabbed two chickens with stilettos and were wearing them around. I felt like there were feathers just like flying off these
I know,
shoes.
and
Okay.
Muzzy does not share the same. Like she just
No,
is wearing very
Lindsay,
normal
no.
clothes. And so and she's like handing the coat to her mom, and her mom's like, "Oh boy." I'm like,
Oh
"Oh,
boy.
this is just icy cold Berber, and
Mhm.
it's not the drinks I'm talking about."
No. Which she asked about, which the mom asked, like, "Are they cold?"
It's
Well,
like,
are they cold?
Is it cold? Yeah, I grabbed it out of the fridge.
Yeah,
We'll see about that.
we'll see about that. Terrified. I'm terrified,
So
Muzzy.
yeah, I mean, I can definitely draw a parallel to like her
Mhm.
dynamic with her husband and her dynamic with her mom, just like the role that she plays.
Yeah, and that she's comfortable playing.
Yes. Yes. So her mom shares that she is going through their childhood home to sell the house.
Mhm.
There's things I haven't opened in 25
5
years,
years.
Bronwyn. And is very sad about not being able to like go through the house with daddy,
Mhm.
and just goes into about how Bron goes into how like this loss is hard for her, but I can't imagine how hard it is for my mom.
Mhm.
Her dad doesn't remember the adult version of Bronwyn and
Mhm.
remembers the bad girl.
Yeah, the bad girl, the
The
teenager.
bad girl teen version of Bronwyn,
So she thinks like he thinks that Bronwyn's daughter Gwen like
is
is
Bronwyn.
Bronwyn.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just tough.
Yeah.
She's young.
Uh, so, and then Bronwyn shares, she's, kind of like just rambling a bit. And she's like, "Oh, you know me, it took me a while to like figure out my way in life. And I, had to circle the drain a few times, but like,
Mhm.
I figured it out." Pretty much giving her mom like this like
Ooh,
softball pitch of
to
like,
just be like,
"Hey
yeah,
mom
you're
on
good.
camera. Right
Woo!
for you. Talk about how proud you are
I
of your daughter."
mean,
And she's like, "Well, you wouldn't have gotten
mm,
there without Todd's support."
yeah, fully says that's like, well, you're really gonna do it, Todd. So,
"Oh, mom, I was hoping you
mean,
wouldn't say that." "Well, you wouldn't have gotten there without
we
his
wouldn't. We just
dime."
wouldn't. And like she fully just like leans into continuing to say that. It's like,
The
oh, I
Muzzy
can't
and
let it
Lisa
go.
need to meet up. It felt like another like
Yeah,
GBS
it did. It
comment
did, yeah.
coming from all angles. And Bronwyn shares that it's not the first snide comment, and that she just wants her mom's approval.
Mhm.
Um, and then her mom warns her that, "Oh, and you're gonna be going through this with Todd.
Oof.
So get
So
ready."
get ready. This is coming for you. Again, not really the warmest remark to make to your daughter. And it didn't really feel like a hee hee ha ha joke, you know? Like
No.
maybe with a
They
closer
ended up
relationship. They
laughing.
ended up well, yeah, Bronwyn turned it into a laugh. Like, oh come on, like I can stand like old person jokes like from other people, but not from my mom. Come on. And twists it
Well,
around.
I was wondering if like Todd is the same age as her dad, or if Todd is like the same age
I'd
as
be
her mom.
I bet he's pretty close.
So I think Todd is like 28 years older than
Something
her.
like that. Yeah.
So interesting.
That's interesting.
And so we leave. At this point, I'm like, okay, get
Oh my
me
God.
out of the like.
Same. I'm like, this is so heavy.
I'm like taking notes, and I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
World War II,
Yeah. The note taking for
poverty,
this section was really tough. I'm just like,
Alzheimer's. And so we do get some levity.
woo.
When Angie shows up at Heather's house. Heather's house is just winter wonderland, gorgeous.
You're right.
Chirps is at the door, and Heather says, "Come on out. The door's unlocked." And so we stumble upon Heather in like a
hazmat suit.
like a hazmat suit, like clear raincoat looking thing.
Mhm.
The room is empty. There's like sheeting on the ground, and I immediately am like, oh, like American Psycho.
American Psycho.
Like
Immediately.
it's
That's
just
what
like
you think of.
two of the girls are out, and I have this room free to myself, so I can start being my creative funky self. So she's painting people.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Painting. She's painting.
she's painting. This is not a Mother Monstro layer yet. And she's painting it like this white looking yellow, this white looking pink, or this white
When
looking
she was
blue.
Allison, when she was pointing at, because she has the paint first in like
The little trays,
the
yeah.
little trays for like like the little paint rollers, and she's pointing at them and says like, oh well, this is pastel pink, yellow, blue. I'm telling you, when she was pointing, I didn't see any color. I did not see any color. I was like, do I need to get my eyes checked? Like,
And
it was all
Electra is like,
white
or wait,
paint.
not Electra. But Angie's like, Electra doesn't like how clean and modern our house is.
And I'm on Electra's side.
I'm on Electra's side. Electra wants coziness. She wants like maybe like the blinds drawn.
Yes, some some coziness, some warmth, some character.
And Angie's
I
like,
mean,
is this who she's gonna be?
like, is this her rebellion? That's what she called her daughter rebellious because she thinks they're all white, like silver, sharp edged home
Yeah.
is like not inviting. And
And
she thinks
so-
this is her daughter rebelling.
So Angie shares that Angie's seeking her Greek citizenship.
Mm-hmm.
And Heather, of course, is like, oh my God, that's amazing. Because as adults, when people share something like that, you just go like, that's amazing. Like there's really like nothing else to say. But then when you ask your teenage daughter
Ooh,
the
they've got a
same
lot to say.
question,
They've got a lot to say. And yeah,
Wait.
Electra has some thoughts, which is pretty much like, don't you think you're taking this Greek thing too far?
I don't care.
Like, I don't care. Like, oh, you're getting your citizenship? I don't care. Also, but I will say, I can't imagine ever saying that to my mom when I was a teenager.
Saying like, I don't care.
Yeah. I'd be terrified. I'd be terrified to say that to my mom.
No comment. I was a total sweetheart growing up.
Y'all had the perfect relationship. We talk about it all the time.
I am best friends with my mom, and I pretty much
Yes.
have been my whole life. But I also have always had an open flow
Yes.
of thought,
Yeah.
opinion. But look at me, I have a podcast now. No,
We're
I've
getting it out
definitely had
healthy ways.
conversations like this with my
Yes.
mom in a food court, and I would still consider her my best friend for the
Yes.
past 30 years, but like sometimes I have to lay it down.
Angie should feel like good. Angie should actually feel very comforted by that thought. Like
Yes.
if she listens to this podcast, Angie, listen to Allison's story.
Your daughter having a hot take is a good thing.
It's a good thing means she loves you. It means that she feels comfortable with you and can talk to you about anything. Like, y'all are gonna be fine. I'm not worried about you and Electra not being close.
Also, somehow Angie looks like 20 years old.
Yeah.
Like how? No, well, I was looking, there's this like, because at Watch What Happens Live, she had this she just looked different and
Mhm.
amazing. And there's this new I'm doing the things on my face because I'm trying to figure it out. The facelift.
Okay.
Like a crazy new facelift.
Wow.
I don't know what it all does, but it pretty much like you kind of have like a ponytail of skin on the back of your head because it pulls everything back, like Lindsay Lohan
Yes.
has it.
Yeah.
And I think Oh God, Kim Kardashian's mom.
Yeah.
What's her name again?
Is it like Kyle or something? Why am I? No, that's a Real Housewife. That's
Oh
a
my
Real
God,
Housewife. Oh my
don't
God.
ignore this.
No,
Ignore
no.
this. We can't know all the pop culture, but
I'm
anyway,
so sorry.
I think she's had the facelift, and I think they're
Mhm.
very expensive.
Yes.
So they talk about the get out party that was last week and how Heather hid at the party and Britt sold Angie out.
Mhm.
And they start talking about Lisa, and
And Heather's like kind of talking shit on Lisa.
I know Heather delivered her like perfect like summary line. Like she's like, we either have a friend, we clearly
Who's
have a
really-
friend who is either in financial distress,
Mhm.
is lying to us, or is under attack.
Exactly. It's just, and then continues to just talk shit on Lisa. It's like, girl.
Yeah,
There.
no, and Angie's like, oh my gosh, like, was she really at a premiere party? Those AI photos are so weird. And Heather brings up like the comments she said at lunch about, I do big things and I'm so different than all of you. And Heather just feels like she's impossible to defend at this point.
Mhm.
So that's what brought me to do some new diagramming.
Yes.
Because I feel like Lisa is being pulled farther and farther away. Because she describes her A team, B team later. I'm like,
Oh,
I think the B team is jacked,
yeah.
and A squad is down a few soldiers.
Yeah.
So
It's waning.
yeah, because I think Heather's now like feeling doubtful of Lisa and is
Mhm.
kind of just feeling like, yeah, a mean girl's a mean girl. And I don't always have to be friends with the popular mean girl.
Exactly.
So that's a dynamic that I picked up on that was not the case a couple episodes ago.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
The AI
The
photos.
Which I'm excited. I wonder if they'll also bring up Meredith's AI photos. Do you remember that? It was like maybe it was like a couple months back that it was going around. Like Meredith posted this photo of her on Instagram that looked face tuned to the gods.
Mhm.
Like everybody was commenting. Like right, the joke was like,
Does it say
Who
like
is
that's because
this?
Instagram will post like if it's AI
Oh,
modified, because one time we were at a dance party
mhm,
and there was like a dance party pic of me and it was just like a really cute picture of me dancing,
mhm.
but I had a drink in my hand and I kind of just wanted it to be like, I just didn't want the drink in my hand. I was
Yeah.
like, I just want to be dancing to put it on my grid. And so with AI, I removed the drink and it just had me like just like
Oh, just
instead of
thank you.
like clasping onto a gin and soda. And then when I posted on Instagram, it said like under the post AI modified.
Oh, really?
And I was like, let a girl live. Come on.
Girl,
But
let-
it did like it told like the world I modified the picture, which I did. Sue
Sue
me.
me.
Sue me. And so now
Oh, and here we go.
we go to Lisa's skeet shooting. It opens up like a western,
yes.
like a western movie. Amy's there. Her Chiron says that she's a Utah socialite.
Mhm.
She's not giving us much yet, but
No, she's
she's
not Brittany.
She's part of the A team though.
Yeah.
Very coveted A team. Yeah, we've got Amy, as I said, Meredith, Mary, and Heather.
Yes.
And the people who Lisa considers on her side. No Brittany.
I was gonna say no Brittany.
And Brittany like swooped in at the get out party and
Yeah.
was like, Angie compared you to Jen Shaw. And then you do this. Brittany would have loved this outing.
Yeah.
She would have had so much fun. And so she's like telling Heather's like, where is everybody else? Is this all there is? And Angie explains to her that there's A team versus B team.
Mhm.
And I'm
Yes.
sure like Heather's like eating that up. Like she's part of like the elite group.
Oh, so there's like other people joining us? Wow, okay. So this is like, girl, yum, 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 yum. Loves it so much. Loves it so much.
So now we oh yes, I did a diagram of the A team and B team. So on the B team,
Woo, woo, woo.
we've got Angie, Bronwyn, which I feel like are our two leaders
Yes.
of the team, or
Of the
two
team.
co-captains, you could
Mhm.
say. And then we've got Whitney, Brittany, and oh wait, Mary was actually at the A team
Mhm.
event. So I'm gonna move Mary over here. But Mary's doing Mary.
Yeah.
And then on the A team, we've got Lisa, Meredith, Heather, and Mary, and Amy.
And Amy.
so B team is gathering at the lodge, and they're like, why have we been invited to a lunch from Lisa? Like, we don't really get it. Like, we're not
Yeah.
getting along with her right now. Like, why would she like go out of her way to like invite us? And then then they walk into like the conference room.
Yeah, everybody. So A team, B team, we're all together now. And yes, we're in a conference room.
Yeah, we have a presentation, my
Yes,
friend.
we do.
There's like poster boards like lining the room on easels with like blown up like images of like the lawsuit documents with dismissed.
Huge red letters, dismissed, stamped on all of them. And also, just for fun, I guess, blown up photos of Lisa looking high, her with her husband on a yacht.
A very strange photo.
Very strange.
Like a weird perspective, like some kind of acid trip of a photo of them on a yacht. But okay, because she explained on Watch What Happens Live, like, why did you have photos of like you on a boat or you like at a game? She's like, well, it's just proof of me doing big things. I can't imagine having a friend like this. That was so obsessed
with their,
this
it's like the image of their lives, yeah, that they need their like dearest and closest to like be aware of it at all times.
And it's like, I'm
up here and you're down here.
I swear.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like, bitch. Okay, like you
chill.
do or you don't.
Alright,
Like, who gives a fuck?
My gosh, and stop asking for my stop. My God, pay a bill once in a while, you know, like,
Just like, babe,
take me out for drinks at some point then, if you're so yeesh.
Yeah, Mary's like, why is this all blurred?
Oh my gosh, Mary is so
It's
confused.
my eyes. Heather compares it to a science fair project.
And she hates science fairs. She hates science projects. She's a cool mom.
Did you have a science fair? Did you participate?
No, I don't think we did have science fairs, but we had like history day. So that was kind of like the big project day. And I'm not gonna lie, I killed at history day. I did my project on Mary Pickford, the first movie star in the US, and I got to states. Yeah.
Ooh, okay, this is an elite podcasting group because guess who also got to states for her science fair competition.
Oh my God, you're joking. Oh my God, what was the project? I didn't know this. Oh my gosh, this is like Alice and Laura had no idea. Are you serious?
Well, okay, so my dad has a science background for like his career that he had for a long time. And so when it came to like science project season for the kids, it was like he was locked in 10 toes down, standing on business. Like I was like whipped into like science fair boot camp with my dad.
That's so fun.
Because he also like the work that he did, like he just knew a lot about like the scientific process and stuff. But I did one on the like, if you drop a piece of food or something on the ground, like is the 5-second rule like really a thing? And so like I would drop something on the ground and then swab it, and then I had it like in petri dishes, and then I would like grow it in petri dishes, and then blah blah blah. And anyway,
wow,
I had a very my thing.
Is that the one that went to states?
Yeah,
that's amazing. Oh, I love that.
I think I know I went on to levels. I don't know about states, but I was in the newspaper.
Oh my, okay, that's amazing.
I was in the newspaper. Wearing an ugly outfit. Like I would like to retake that photo. And then Bronwyn says, oh, these look like the Kinko boards I would use in middle school. I'm like, rich girl. I couldn't afford to print it like that.
No.
In middle school.
No, I was using marker.
Like discount. I would try to make it look nice. I'd like, cut out little borders and stuff. But no, I wasn't. Like, okay, Bronwyn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I was using the like big like notepads. You know how you could buy those like really large notepads that you can almost like rip apart, but those were the posters that I used. That's not so I would draw on that stuff. Yeah. So I would like my part of my Mary Pickford project was exactly, I had like written and like pasted all this stuff on that and would just like turn the paper over, right? And it would be like on to the next thing. That's
amazing. Telling a story page by page. Incredible. And so everyone's like, wow, Bronwyn's like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
What is this even like? This hasn't proved anything. Like stuff is still like blocked out.
Lisa's like, dismiss, denied. And Lisa's describing it as like litigation by Lisa Barlow. You can be sued for anything. She sits down and Lisa's like, today is all about me and all the things people like to discuss about me. I'm like, oh my God.
Girl.
She's
Girl.
she's obsessed with herself.
Yeah.
Dedicating a lunch to accusations, misinformations, and lies, misinformations.
Misinformations.
And so people are like, we've already read all of this. Like we've read, like
What else
people
is
have
there
like
to
tagged
discuss?
us, we
Yeah.
saw it in the newspaper, we've like literally like read all of this. So like what are you saying that's anything different? And Bronwyn's like, and well, Lisa's like, well, I'm telling you, all of these cases got dismissed. So right now she just has the one active lawsuit, and then she has 4 that have been dismissed.
That happened this
And Bronwyn's like, because you paid them back. And Lisa's like, because it's none of your effing business. Well, you are hosting a lunch.
You just made it. You said it's all about you. You're making it our business. Oh yeah, Lisa.
Simple question.
Is this when she says, well, the different, like, not the difference is, but like something about like, well, the thing about these lawsuits, like, see, they were dismissed by a judge. They're just, see, because as you can see, they're dismissed by a judge. But I'm like, girl, you know, like a judge. I guess I'm just picturing her thinking like a judge like made these big red signs. It's like, well, no,
Yeah, Barbie court.
I'm sure that it is dismissed.
We're back in Barbie court.
Exactly.
Sure.
Like, I'm sure it was dismissed, but no, girl, you put the dismissed mark. This isn't a cartoon. This is a cartoon.
And
we're not living
a lot of the like screenshots are ones of like the active lawsuit, which has not been dismissed.
Which has not been dismissed.
She is denying the claims, another D word.
Mm-hmm.
And so Angie's like, okay, well, let me just like ask some questions that maybe you'll have the opportunity to shoot down, because this is what I've heard, that you have this man's wallet or this man's credit card in your wallet under your name. He paid for your car, he paid for your house renovations, and you still owe him $118,000. And I was like, oof, facts. Just like details. That was some rich.
It was good
stuff.
That is like scroll Angie that I love so much. Like, she's gonna come at you with receipts, with references, with proof.
So Lisa's just like walking around sulking, huffing and puffing. Amy like speaks up once, like they were technically in business together. And when they say technically in business together, I think they like started a restaurant together or tried to start a restaurant together like back in 2010, and it didn't work out.
It didn't work out. Yeah.
Whitney's like raising her hand to talk. You can't talk, not yet, Whitney. You'll get a chance. Lisa describes it all as a fanciful tale. Just like the cocktail on the menu.
Fanciful tale.
And Angie's like, you're not some bippity boppity boop that can just make a lawsuit disappear. And I was like, I really wish like one of Lisa's lawyers would just like,
I know,
come on, like actually lay it down for us.
Exactly. I would love to see this team of 6 lawyers made out of Elwood's, the guy from Suits.
Bring them in.
But bring them in. Bring someone in. Come on. Really break it down for the ladies. Fine. They have questions, they can answer it. Fine. But alas.
And then the Bronwyn and Lisa get back at it, and Braun's like, oh my gosh, I had to apologize to Amy about how last week we were fighting and I felt so bad about it. I'm like, Bronwyn, you were literally like, Lisa was trying to avoid having a fight with you like her life depended on it. You're dismissed. You're loitering. Get out of my face. Bronwyn, you begged for that fight.
Yeah.
And so Lisa's like, I never called you a whore. And Braun's like, oh, I'm sorry. You just said SD for money. I'm like, oh, we're back to the S and the D. I can't dwell here again.
I can't do this.
And so they're just like going back and forth on each other. Honestly, Lisa's like she reminds me of like a parrot. She just says, it's like if someone's like, you're like, this is upsetting me. And she's like, you're
upsetting. Oh yeah, because Angie said, it's like Angie I truly think is trying to like talk to Lisa. And it's like, it's just like, oh, it's kind of hard to talk to you because you say these things and it can be really frustrating. It's like, well, I find you frustrating. Well, I find you frustrating though. It's like,
and that's like,
where do we go with this
story? Yeah. It's just, she just I mean, it is an effective arguing tool because you just can't. It's like,
well, no one can say anything.
You cannot get a word in. And then she's like waving around her sign, like, did I get sued? Yes. Does it have merit? No. Do I have money? Yes. Do I love my business? Yes. Do I factor in my receivables? Yes.
Factor in receivables?
I had to look that up.
What does that mean?
So it means like if you have like if okay, let's say you have an invoice for $10,000, and then that person hasn't paid you the invoice yet, you can sell that invoice to a third. I had no idea about this. You can sell that invoice to a third party company, and they'll give you money immediately. And then that person actually pays that third party company the invoice, and then they'll give you the balance remainder. So maybe like you
Whoa.
get the 80. Okay, so like let's say you sell the invoice to a third party company, and maybe you can make $8,500 immediately, and then that person ends up paying that third party company the 10,000, and then you'll get the remainder. Maybe they'll take like a fee of 500, but it's like a way for you to like keep
Get the money.
cash.
Mhm.
And I was just like, I've literally had no idea that
I
was a
had
thing.
no idea that was a thing.
You can sell an
Only- and
invoice
hey,
to a
And
company.
only people in the up and up know this stuff. Am I right? Only people that follow the law and do what they're supposed to do know about these things. Definitely, they know all the loopholes for sure. Yep. That makes me feel very confident to go into business with someone that knows these things.
Selling invoices.
Selling
Wild.
invoices, girl.
And so Lisa says at one point, I'm not the one trying to be Jen Shaw.
To Angie.
And
Yeah.
Angie gets up. Well, you look like her. You, who do you mean you look like her? You have the same hair, girl. My hair girl's from Tantric Frenetic Salon. How dare you? And then Lisa's like, okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry. But you say brow girl, nail girl, lash girl. Which all I kept thinking, like, wow, I wish I had a.
You
brow
have a
girl,
person
nail
just for
girl,
your
lash-
eyebrows?
Yeah.
Like I just
Oh yeah.
like very occasionally just pluck them.
Yeah. I've been to my brow girl is whoever's at the Ulta counter. That's my brow girl.
Like there's so many people on the payroll.
Yeah.
But yeah, the glam drama continues.
Oh my gosh, and Mary agrees. Mary's like, well, that brow girl is really good.
She's had it for 14 years. And
Yep.
then Brittany's like, not that brow girl. The one that was like flirting with Jared in her in the
Yes.
DMs.
Which of course everyone like Brittany's like, so no one wants to talk about that? No one wants to talk about that, and literally everybody ignores her. Literally every like she's not even there.
And
She's
then
an outline of a person.
our sweetheart baby girl waitress.
Oh
enters
my
the
gosh,
screen. I meant to
this
take a
cutie.
screenshot of her, but
Oh my gosh, this cutie. She's gonna be in the alignment chart for sure.
yes. Hi, I'm here to take your lunch order.
So I'm just oh my
And they're
goodness.
all like
She's all of
screaming
us.
at each other at this point, and it's like, oh gosh, screaming at each other on an empty stomach. How
And
dare
Heather
you?
and what is it? Heather and Amy fully being like, okay, we have to get food.
Like
We have
let's
to order.
at least order.
And
I mean,
these women will not stop. They will not stop screaming.
fighting on Ozempic.
Exactly.
You don't need
Yeah, they
food.
don't need food.
You don't need food. You don't
yeah.
need lunch.
Yeah. The idea. I think I'm fascinated by this thing of like, oh, like going out to eat, to lunch, to this, like very much the image of like, yeah, like going out and like paying for food and getting food, but not ever actually like eating it.
I know, and food's
like,
so good.
It's delicious. So there's
Highly recommend food.
Oh my god, especially that last episode with wherever Heather and Lisa went for lunch, like the stuff that they ordered. I don't know if you remember,
like
but
the carne asada and stuff.
Yeah, it's so good. It looked really good.
Here, I'll take your leftovers.
I'll take them.
So then the Whitney and Lisa the dogs start barking at each other. So Whitney's like,
Yes.
what are we supposed to think? We see it in the DMs, we read it in the newspaper. What else are we supposed to think? And then Meredith wakes up like out of the blue.
Like that. Y'all fully staring into space this entire time. Like I'm telling you, like she is catatonic throughout this whole
and it's
thing
like, oh,
until like Whitney speaks. Maybe like the pitch in Whitney's voice like wakes her up.
Exactly. And Meredith's like, there's a lot of accusations against you, and then it doesn't make them true. And Whitney's like, wow, now you say something. I thought you
Now
were
you
sleeping.
pipe in. Now you pipe
I was not silent. And they go into her about like, and Brittany's like, it would have been nice to hear about from your perspective more at the camping trip because you have a law degree.
Yeah, which is
like,
true. I'm like
we'd actually like to hear your
yes.
thoughts. And she's like,
Then
then she goes back to sleep. So that's
Pretty
it.
much.
That's Meredith
Pretty
this
much.
episode. And so Whitney and Lisa get into about the unwinding of the business, and how like And it's like, how are you getting out of it? Has anyone bought into it? I've heard about the TikTokers. And Whitney's like, proof of your digging. That's a TikTok, not a court record. You're scared. And Lisa's like, I'm not scared of the truth. You are scared. It is a cover up. And then, Whitney gets activated. Whitney gets triggered.
She does.
I'm triggered. And so she stands up. Lisa calls her a redneck at some point, but that
Or
means
redhead.
Well, she says redneck and then changes it to redhead.
Redhead. Oh, okay. I was confused by
Redhead.
I was looking at like the captioning and watching at the same time. Okay.
Fighting for wild rose beauty. The women in business luncheon. They're all fighting for their own grift.
They really are. Except for Mary, who doesn't have to because she's been chosen by.
She inherited it, yeah. So yeah, and then Whit storms off.
Yes. Yeah.
And Mary's like, don't go. She's like, she's triggered me.
She triggered me, which I do wonder. I'm like, why? Or unless you caught it, like, what was the trigger exactly? Was it just you think it was just like the fighting? It was just like her bringing up her business.
Yeah, it was the fighting. I think it was like Lisa like going after her business again because last season it was all that Alibaba stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like just like the dynamic of like having to constantly like, fight for your MLM.
Yeah.
It's like hard.
It is hard. It is hard being in business. It's hard being an entrepreneur.
Well, okay, Nina has an appointment to skedaddle off to.
I do.
So we are going to wrap this podcast up. Thank you for listening. We will be recording Survivor tomorrow. And follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Chaotic Good Podcast. We love you.
We love y'all so much.
Okay, bye.
Bye, y'all.